Yes. Alrighty. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am back with... Finally, I'm able to. I am back with AEW. And, I'm going to get into explaining why it hasn't been on the channel and what happened the day I streamed it, tried to stream it twice. Okay, cool. So, with that being said, so the day the game dropped, my plan was, and I had it all planned out, that I was going to stream the game for a while that night on the 28th, which was back in June. So what happened was I put the game loaded. I was super psyched. I started going through the roster. I started explaining things to people, and I realized halfway through the stream that it was showing me on the camera, but it wasn't streaming on YouTube. And I did a decent couple of matches before this happened. So, in the process of me doing my matches and having fun with the game all of a sudden crashed, and I thought, okay, it's just a minor thing in the system, a minor glitch in the software for that time. Well, me not thinking, did it again, thinking it might have been something with my internet. It did it again. So after that, I kept trying to mess with it, with the application online. Turns out that the game was happening for numerous people because I am in a chat group for AEW Fight Forever, and it turned out it was not just me. So I had to disconnect the PlayStation from the internet just to play the game offline. So that's where I am at with this. I'm back because they have they just added the 1.02 patch. So we are going to, I'm going to get into some of this for you guys, because I have been busy offline grinding my hardest to get what I need to get. So we're going to go to, we're going to do we're going to do an exploding barbed wire death match. For the, I mean, some of you have seen it online, others probably haven't seen me play this yet, which is why I'm getting into this game. And I'm gonna get into some of the things that I've been hearing around the local community with this game. For one, they're not giving it a really good rating because, and God forbid, I hate saying this, I'm not bashing the Fight Forever community on Facebook when I say this, but, like, y'all need to get over the 2K, like, don't get me wrong, WWE 2K23 is an awesome 2K wrestling game. It does put 19 to shame, and I will say that. But nobody is giving this game any time to really become the next big wrestling game. You know, us wrestling fans, you know, I like WWE just as much as the next person. When I'm on Peacock, I'm watching the old school Attitude Era wrestling from Monday Night Raw. Like, that's what I do. But, you know, I like arcade style wrestling games too. Like, the thing I like about this game is, like, every time I play 2K with somebody, I gotta explain controls to somebody. With this game, it's simple. I just show them exactly what to press on the controller, and boom, within 5 minutes, somebody picks this game up. It's not hard to play this game. There are things coming. There is going to be, from what I understand, a stadium stampede for the last wrestler standing, kind of like a Fortnite thing. So hopefully we can get we can purchase a little pass where you rank up so much that you unlock certain wrestlers. And the end of July, and it is confirmed, and it has been not only confirmed, it's not coming from me, it's not coming from anybody from the community. I've done a lot of reach out about this. So a lot of people are complaining that the fact that when they pre-ordered the game, they only got Matt Hardy and FTR. So, and Woken Matt Hardy. And I will, in a little while, explain and show all of you how to make get Matt Hardy's Woken attire, so we could put this bedridden comment to rest, because it's a common question on the AEW forum. Okay. With that being said, let's do... Okay, so I'm gonna get into... Okay, so let's start out with my teams. This is what I'm saying. I've been busy, besides the ones that have come with the game. Nice. Okay, so there is a third trio. Okay, so there right now there's only 2 tag teams that allow trios. Death Triangle, Dark Order, and that's about it. And then we also have the Young Bucks in there, and the Lucha Bros, and the Best Friends. You get them as soon as the game, those are the, and Inner Circle, you get them as soon as they start. Now, I've gone and done some cool things with the tag things, with a little bit that you have to work with, which I think creating a tag team is nice. But I think once we get more characters, they're going to add more, you can make a bigger faction in your tag teams. But for now, what we work with, it's awesome to work with what I have worked with. So this was my first team, which is the Punishers of Pain, which is the Punisher, Silva, and CM Punk. I put that team together myself. Of course, what is an AEW game without the Blackpool Combat Club? And I know this is one that people have been asking. It's easy to do. Just go to edit, hit modify team, create your team, and it's all there to set it up. So all you gotta do is hit Blackpool Combat Club, name the team, and then hit the announce thing, and then go to the entrance and do everything for that. The Hardys, I had to have Sting and Darby Allin on a team because that's very popular. So let's talk about Team Violence. So Team Violence, I had this vision the other day of, I was playing RTE, which is what the community is calling it right now, Road to the Elite. And I've done it twice. I did it with my first created character, and I did it with my second created character. So this is Team Violence. So the character, and yes, you can intergender with women this year fighting the men, and men fighting the women, and so forth. Which is really cool because that's old school Attitude Era, and it takes it back from when China used to wrestle against the men. So Team Violence is John Moxley and Velvet Moxley. And Velvet Moxley is what would happen in society today, in the world of wrestling, if John Moxley had a kid and his daughter showed up to AEW. There's been some crazy matches, and that you didn't get to see the exploding barbed wire match on the Road to the Elite between these two. It was a great and phenomenal match. FTR and TJ. So those are your tag factions. Now, let's get over to, like I said, there's select few champions. So we got the Punisher Silva. He's AEW World Champion. Beat MJF in an exploding barbed wire match to win this title. We have Thunder Rosa, which is the Women's World Champion, which, you gotta understand, this game was 4 years in the making, and she is no longer the AEW Women's World Champion because she had wound up getting hurt and had to revoke the title. And then tag is Nick and Matt Jackson. And then CM Punk, thanks to my sister's boyfriend, now has the TNT Championship, which I think is cool because that's part of the faction. So each person in that faction holds a title. And then we have Jade Cargill as the TBS champion, and we have Ricky Starks as the FTW champion. So let's get into the men's roster now that I can fully do this. Starting off, we have Adam Cole, Adam Page, Andrade, Brian Cage, who I've met and is an awesome person. And we have one of my favorites who is no longer with us in the wrestling world, rest in peace, Mr. Brody Lee, somebody who was taken way too young. I unlocked him the other day by doing Road to the Elite. That is how you unlock Brody Lee. We have Bryan Danielson, Cash Wheeler, Chris Jericho, Christian. Cody Rhodes made it into the game this year because he was a part of this project before he went back to WWE again. CM Punk, who many people thought he wasn't going to make it into the game, but they wound up putting him in, which I'm happy about because I get to hear Cult of Personality. Chuck Taylor, Darby Allin, Dax Hardwood, Dustin Rhodes, John Silver, who, by the way, is kind of a little OP in this game. Jeff Hardy, Eddie Kingston, John Moxley, Jungle Boy. We got Kenny Omega, Malachi Black. Now, I'm hoping that somewhere down the line they are going to add Buddy Matthews and Brody King, which I see them doing it because that way that would, and Julia Hart, so that way the whole House of Black faction is in the game. I see it happening. So don't be surprised if the day that comes out, everybody says, oh, well, look, Malachi Black and Buddy Matthews and Brody King and Julia Hart are in the game. Yeah, because they're going to put them in the game. Like, this game is going to be so... It's going to have such a big roster once it's all the DLC comes out and everything, and they're going to constantly update it from what I understand. From THQ side and Kenny Omega's side, who was a big part in this project. Miro, like I said, Matt Jackson, Matt Hardy, MJF, Nick Jackson, met Mr. Orange Cassidy. Mr. Orange Cassidy is one of the coolest people you'll ever meet. The way you see him on the show is the way he is when you meet him. He is laid back and chill and just doesn't really say much. But when he does talk to you, he talks a lot. Powerhouse Hobbs. How does it go? Penta Zero, the Cero Miedo, Rey Fenix, like I said, Ricky Starks, Sammy Guevara and the Inner Circle, Trent Beretta, Sting, Scorpio Sky, and they need to bring the rest of SCU in because I want the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, so bad. And also they need to bring Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish into the game, which I met Bobby Fish too. Bobby Fish is another cool person, and Wardlow. And of course my creative guy. So the women roster. So this is what people have asked me what I personally would like to see in the game. Match-wise, I want to see blood and guts. And I know the 2K fans are going to rip me a new ass for this one. I want to see a blood and guts match in here where you can climb the top of blood and guts with a adding an announce, like a timekeeper's table off to the side where Eddie Kingston threw was it Daniel Garcia or Sammy Guevara? It was Sammy Guevara. Threw him off the top of the blood and guts cell through a table. And I want to see that compete because I want to see where this game goes with a... I'm not even going to call it that because the 2K fans are going to be like, oh, well, you're just saying that to copy that. No. Let me read this post because... Alright. I will pull up my... I'll pull up my Facebook in the community chat who I talk to all the time. And, okay, let me read you what this guy said. Let's get that off of here for now. Alright. So this guy who's been commenting on the AEW page and has been in contact with me since I got home from work today. His name is Kentrail. or however you say it. I'm gonna bring him on around 9:30ish. It says, everyone forgets you can't give away your best in the first few DLCs. It's just business. Stay patient. I know the Acclaimed are coming, and Swerve is too. Exactly my point. Y'all are giving this game no chance. Y'all went, no, this ain't nothing like 2K, so we're just gonna ask for our money back. We're just gonna go back to playing 2K. That's fine. Y'all want to play 2K, be my guest. But, you know, and Universe mode's good. Don't get me wrong, I'm not bashing 2K again. I just think this game is fun, and it has a lot of promise. And nobody's giving it the promise it needs. They're all just abandoning this game. Like, okay. Okay, so this guy asked me what I wanted in the game, and I said blood and guts, and this dude responds with, yo, now you're talking. I think that will be a great way to counter war games, meaning it is going to be great competition for that, which I think is going to be awesome, and I would love for them to put them in there. And I'd like to see some more. As it gets bigger, Road to the Elite will definitely get bigger. Right now, there will be more to unlock, believe me. Okay, and then I replied back to this guy saying that, and some more Road to the Elite with more unlockable characters and a bigger women's roster, which the women's roster will get big. Do not be disappointed in this women's roster. It is small for right now, I will say that, but it is a very, very fun select few of women that you have, because when you can't do intergender matches on 2K, and you have to set up a show, you need this many women to have in your created universe mode, which I find funny that it was set up this way. So, let's get into the women's roster. Like I said, now that I can fully go through this and have a long stream with it and have fun with this game. So, starting off with the women's roster, we have Abaddon. And then we have the Dark Order's Anna Jay. They have made Aubrey Edwards a playable character this year because of everything that's been going on with her storyline in AEW. Of course, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, Hikaru Shida, Jade Cargill, Rio, Nyla Rose, Chris Statlander, Ruby Soho, Tay Mello, Thunder Rosa, there's Velvet Moxley, my character, and Yuka Sakazaki. So with that being said, and then, like I said, that's the custom section. Also, so you guys know, if you hit square or whatever, square or Y or whatever it is on Xbox, you can do the blocks that show the characters, or you can have it set up to where it's like the listing to find your character more easy that you want to play as. So me, I am going to do Spawning Barbed Wire Deathmatch. Who do I want to do with this? That's a tough one. I'm gonna take my man John Moxley and put him against, where is he? Kenny's here, I just gotta find him. And put him against Kenny Omega. Alright, so we're gonna do Select Arena, because this was this on. We're gonna do this at Revolution. And we are going to hit fight, and we are going to have ourselves a wonderful, wonderful...
Is an exploding barbed wire death match.
This will be an exciting match.
Making his way to the ring.
That's cool. I'm gonna pick Kenny up. V-trigger. It was over when he hit the V-trigger.
If you're like me, you are out of breath. What a great match we've had though.
Yeah. Let's see. Match records.
Check out your win.
My win streaks. Okay, so I have a total of 20. The question is it going to count it though? Okay, so we'll go over here so I can show you. So we have 17 of 100 matches played. No, hit the wrong button. Okay, so we are going to go to exhibition. We're going to do a lights out match. We are going to use, you know what, we'll use my guy. And then options, AEW World Championship, you hit OK. I don't know if I'm ready to drop the title yet, but I do want to have it. I do want to defend it. And I think I am going to defend my championship against Le Champion, Chris Jericho. And we are going to hit OK. Looks like we're going to Revolution again. Cool. I will change the exploding barbed wire thing, because I was messing with something the other day. And then I'll show you guys the mini games.
What a match this is gonna be. Introducing the challenger, the Punisher, Silver.
My man is 19 wins and 11 losses. My man don't lose too many matches. Head up. There's one weapon used. Ah, where is my friend? You want to taste the championship? Want to taste with the championship? Ooh. And the title is the one weapon that does. Ooh. Okay, so we are looking for my favorite weapon in a lights out match. Well, the barbed wire bat will do. That is how you bloody your opponent in this. And all I gotta say is that probably hurt like hell. Just hit him in the face with a skateboard. Who do you think you are? Stay down. Oh. Ooh, we don't have them yet, but we're getting... We're looking for the thumbtacks. Oh! He hit me with a suicide dive outside the freaking ring. I need the thumbtacks. Oh, now you're just gonna... A cricket bat? Man's just gonna find the thumbtacks. I know they're here. Another damn guitar. Sit down. A bunch of crap in the ring right now. There's a pipe. I'm just destroying Chris Jericho right now. Okay, so we're gonna find these. I had trouble finding them the first time I played. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Ooh, that was right on the guitar, too. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Now we're gonna hit it again, too. Jericho has to be done. Now, the only way Jericho could come back is if... Come on. You got a broom? You're gonna beat me with a broom. I clean house around here, not you. This is why man's... Now, if I can time this table right... Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, you really want to play this game with me? We'll just send you into more thumbtacks, that's okay. We'll go over here and get my favorite weapon in the game so far. Which is the frying pan. I'm about to cook me up some dinner. Come on, Chris. Oh! Oh, don't spam button me. Code breaker. Yeah, it's because I should have pinned him. I was too busy playing with the thumbtacks. Yeah, I didn't realize that in AEW, usually Jericho uses a line tamer, which is the backflip. But that was a really, really, really good match. Like, we're gonna do... Alright. So... we'll do a Casino Battle Royale. Sorry, I was thinking something else in my head when I said that. So... we'll make... use Malachi Black. I'm tired of going to Revolution. My God, that's like 3 back-to-back events. Let's do it at the Double or Nothing arena. Thank you, because it's a casino battle royale. King of Hearts.
Making his way to the ring.
And the natural Dustin Rhodes. Oh yeah, you can't control the pyro this year. So we're not in, so we get to just relax. Ooh, Eddie Kingston. Ooh. I do not condone the hitting of women in this game, just so... I do not contain it, the violence of women, just so you know. Because there's so many characters to work with, you can't just select different ones. Like making an all-men's battle royale, because the women's roster's so small. Ooh. Can we get an elimination? Thank you, Jungle Boy. Andrade. Is it Andrade or is... Yeah, it's Andrade. I like getting to sit and watch who comes in first. Coffin drop. Still hit it? We'll be in. I just don't know when yet. Problem with the computers is they take forever to eliminate. Although Darby Allin's been cleaning house. Nobody home. Well, of course he's in here, because Hex is getting the shit slapped out of him. This will probably be my last match, because I do want to watch the new episode of Dynamite tonight, so. But don't worry, I will bring more tomorrow, because there's no AEW on Thursdays. If I don't... Damn. Finally, someone got Darby Allin out. Now, I haven't used Malachi Black yet, so... Luchasaurus does not give a damn. That's what you get for being a... Oh my god. You guys might not get to see me come in. Guess I'm missing another Dynamite. Because it gave me the King of Spades. I knew I should have picked from the middle of the pile and it would have given me number one. Here we go. Let's do this. Of course, because yup. Yeah, because there's no way that that should have happened like that. Because Cash was literally just standing there doing nothing.